In November of 2015, Hope Home Care received an authorization from the Department of Health to become a fiscal intermediary and began providing Cdpa services here on Staten Island. We were actually one of the first homegrown agencies from Staten Island to receive that approval and start providing the care. Cdpa is for years, 32 years, we've been providing traditional home care, where we sent home health aides in to take care of patients. And throughout those 32 years, there were always individuals who said, I don't want a stranger in my home. I don't want someone taking care of me who does not know about me and does not know what I'm going through and does not know how to cook for me. Is not a part of my culture, not a part of my religion. Cdpa was the answer for that program. Cdpa is growing for two reasons. Number one, it works. Research shows that people get the same or better care for less money and are more satisfied when they have someone they know taking care of them.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
In traditional home care, we cannot send a family member, a direct family member to take care of you. So you are left with getting a stranger in your home. Cdpa also works especially on Staten Island because on Staten Island we have a lack of workforce, especially for home health aides. We've had a home health aide training course for 18 years, a free training course. We went from teaching 12 classes a year to 4 or 5 classes a year. That means we could not get enough home health aides in the class to train them to send them out to take care of you. Staten Island is not like any of the other boroughs. We're not getting somebody from Brooklyn to come across that bridge and pay that money to take care of you.
That's right.
We're not getting somebody to spend that half an hour on that ferry terminal to take care of you. This is different than all the other, we are different than all the other boroughs. Cdpa solves that problem. The workforce problem, it solves. There is a problem in 2021, there will be a 20,000 shortage in workers. There are presently 110,000 workers in the Cdpa program now. Understand that, there are 110,000 people that are working now. These are not proposed jobs. These are not jobs of the future, but these are people that are contributing to society by paying their taxes, and at the same time, they have the capability to take care of their loved ones. At the same time, the governor and the state is saving money in the long run.
That's right. That's right.
There are many benefits to Cdpa. Number one, it solves the language barrier. We are not sending you someone who does not speak your language. You're picking who you want to take care of you. It solves the shortage in home health aides. And it solves the biggest problem. You get to choose who takes care of you. You don't get a stranger. We don't hear the stories of somebody ripped us off. 32 years we've heard just about every story in the book. But that's not happening with Cdpa because you get to pick and choose who takes care of you. We are a fiscal intermediary. We are the middleman or the middle person in between the consumer, the PA, and the managed long-term care company that pays the bill through Medicaid. When they have problems, they come to see us. When they need additional hours, they come to see us. When they do not get paid, they come to see us. We're the ones that make sure that the PA's physicals are up to date, so that they are vaccinated, so that they are healthy. We perform many, many other services, and number one, most of all, we have a relationship with each and every one of these individuals here. They have a coordinator who they can call at any time to find out or get information. They built relationships with people. And what the governor is proposing, I believe and we believe that he's stripping all those things away. The governor thinks that we are just a payroll service, that all we do is pay your bills, pay the bills or pay the individuals, but we are a lot more than that. What the governor is proposing actually is to limit the number of fiscal intermediaries there are. There are approximately 600 FIs in the state now. He wants to bring that down to 60.
Terrible.
That might work in Brooklyn or Manhattan or the Bronx, but there are no FIs that are going to be, to my knowledge, that are going to be in Staten Island. That means to do anything, you have to go off the borough. Imagine telling you that you had to use one cable company, and only one cable company, and you had no choice. Right now, all of these individuals have a choice on who they want to service them. If they're actually unsatisfied with Hope Home Care and our services, they can go to any of 599 other agencies. He wants to bring it from 60, and eventually he wants to bring it down to 1. We need our elected representatives to understand what Cdpa means to these individuals. Because if he does that, I believe that this will be the end of the Cdpa program. Right now, it takes approximately 2 months for these individuals or consumers to receive service. Imagine if you have the 70,000 having to deal with only one company. It's already taken them 2 months to do. So that's going to go to 4 or 5 months. You have individuals who are disabled who actually need the care, whose lives have been better because of this program. The governor's budget proposal cuts would cause irreparable harm to consumers. The 70,000 seniors and disabled individuals who get it now will be sorely affected. The 110,000 PAs will be affected. The contrived guidelines on who can act as a fiscal intermediary ignores the will of the legislature. It repeals the detailed FI authorization process passed in fiscal year 2017 and 18 budget and replaces it with an ill-defined mini bid process where the health commissioner has the sole authority over what FIs you choose with no criteria or guidelines. Meaning somebody who knows nothing about you or the services that we provide to you and the relationship we have will choose what FIs will exist after 2020 or 2019. The repercussions are drastic. The repercussions to this bill and what he's proposing will affect each and every one of you. So what we've done today is we've assembled a bunch of consumers and PAs who want to tell their story, who want to tell how Cdpa has affected them, how the relationship with Hope Home Care or any other fiscal intermediary, and what it would mean to deal with another agency other than Hope Home Care or other than an agency who's located in Staten Island. I'm going to give the floor or give time to anyone who wants to come up and talk about these things.
I'm ready. And he's getting the care that he needs now. He didn't get that in the nursing home. He got it here.
And who told you about this program?
And this is my girlfriend Carol. She's the one who told me about it. And then Pat, she's a sweetheart. My husband would still be sleeping in a bed, not getting no family, no communication, no nothing. He's home with his family now and he's walking. He's got a future again. We need these people.
Say that.
Thank you.
Amen. You guys wanna work?
From 3 perspectives. Before becoming disabled myself, I was a respite care provider for women and children with AIDS. I was also a home health aide myself. So I know what it's like to have to go to somebody's home as that stranger. And seeing the importance that the family that was there played because of having me, that stranger, coming in, but knowing they had that family member there also to have their back. But at times, the patient is unable to look after themselves, to protect themselves, to voice their opinions and things like that. Also, I can give you from the perspective of being a part of community-based nonprofit, and hearing from the community the importance of a program like this, and the importance of just how the paranoia that they deal with because of strangers. because of the different backgrounds and religions, and having somebody can understand and comprehend where you're coming from, where you don't have to come and teach them your culture. You don't have to teach them how you eat certain things, how certain things have to be cooked, because you have that person there that's that family member or friend that's already a part of that. And then also from the perspective of now being a patient. At the age of 45, having to deal with having spinal surgery. This device right here that I have to wear is because the majority of the bones in my neck was removed. And I have a device that's basically outside of muscle and skin that's keeping my head attached to my body. And for me, it's important to be able to have my big brothers to come into my home, because I have keys to my apartment. They can come in, because there are times in which I can't function. And that's the importance of the program like that, to deal with people like me, who goes through the depression of being my age and dealing with what I deal with from the lifestyle that I used to have to being this way. And, you know, I tease them because they're both older than me. He's 70. Well, 71. Because our birthdays are back to back. He's Christmas, I'm Christmas Eve. He's in his 60s. But to be 45 and have them take care of me and not have to deal with somebody because they know my mouth, they know my temper, and when I'm in pain, I'm a vicious pit bull.
I could tell.
So this is important. It's important. Like I said, I can take from 3 different aspects. This program is important. It feeds a need. It helps you to live.
And what this program does is just so beautiful. It solves so many different, problems. The problem of, well, I would love to take care of mom, but I can't because I gotta work. That's a paycheck that's gone. Okay, well now you can take care of mom and make some income also. You could take those few hours. I do this for her and for my uncle. I work 5 days a week as a retiree because I know that they need it. So, this stuff is essential. My brother and I do it for him, and I work 2 days with her, he worked the other days with her. So we make it work because this is my little sis, that's my uncle. It has to work. Nobody's gonna care for you more than a family member or a close friend. That's just a fact. So this just solves so many problems because so many people just don't have the wherewithal to stop work and be with a family member. You just can't do it. So this solves so many things, and to have them slash it so that this program no longer exists, in the long run, that's what's going to happen. This program will no longer exist. So it's something that has to be stopped now.
40% of my left and 40% of my right lung have been removed. So this is essential for me. And she's essential to me. It's my daughter. She has the keys to my place. She comes. She knows how I like things. I go to New York Presbyterian and Staten Island Hospital. So some days I have this and I did. She's convenient for me. As she says, if you have a paid individual, they're not convenient like that. If it snows, she spends the night over. If I need her to run to the store because I can't go shopping because I can't carry things. It's very difficult for me to carry. It's difficult for me to carry this, much less to go shopping. I can't bring groceries into the house. I mean, look like and I'm actually on the transplant list at New York Presbyterian now. So hopefully things will work out. But without this program, it'll be a done deal. This program is really, really essential to people in our health situations. And to get someone from Manhattan and we all know, it's like if you call certain, if they make it into what he's saying they're gonna make it, you're gonna call, you're gonna get a busy tone. You're gonna put you on hold and you'll be on hold forever. You can't get through. So it's very important that we have these personal situations where we can just pick up the phone and call, someone answers you. Because if I don't get help, it's like a death sentence for me. I don't know, you know, it's just like really a death sentence. So it's very important that we have this program stick around. And my daughter has access to my bank account. If I have to pay my phone bill, lights, gas, she takes care of all of that for me. I can't give that to someone I don't know. If I need something from the store, I'll call her, I say, listen, on your way here, pick up so-and-so, and so. She just goes into my account and takes it out there. I can't do that with anybody else. You know what I mean? So it's really, really a convenience, this program.
Carmen and Ramon have also told me that there are times where she may get a little agitated and aggravated. Ramon is the only one who can diffuse the situation and calm her down. He is the only one. Ella es su tía, ¿verdad? This is his sister. He knows her like the back of his hand. He knows how to calm her down. He knows what she needs to eat. There's the cultural sensitivity. She's not an English speaker. He communicates with her. And it's more than just speaking the language, but knowing how she communicates. She hasn't been hospitalized either in a very long time since she started Cdpa. So that speaks volumes that this program does work.
Yeah.
She's happier, she has company, he's able to talk to her. It's more than just watching her and taking care of her, but having the relationship with her, because it gets depressing. You go into a nursing home, you don't have your family. You become, and that's why when I was up at the podium earlier, it's more than just your physical health, but your mental health is also involved as well. And everything's psychosomatic, and without having your mind right, nothing else is gonna work out. And these family members are equipped to take care of their loved ones.
Thank you. Thank you.
For 17 years, on and off for 17 years. I've suffered injury as a result of lifting morbidly obese patient. I've run into the disc of the neck, back, between my shoulder blades and my lower back. Also was involved in a car accident, so I'm in chronic pain all the time. And I suffered Bell's palsy, so I have seizures, and I have a lot of medical conditions. My son, I have 2 children, 2 boys, and both of them went to college. They had to drop out of college to take care of me. They were working, they quit their job, they worked part-time just so they could take care of me, because I refused to go to a nursing home. I'd rather die first, because I work in a nursing home. You have 22 patients to take care of, 3 minutes to clean, personal care, and you take a wet ones, you wipe their underarm, wash their face, throw their clothes on, put them in a wheelchair, and park them in the hallway. So I've had a lot of experience in nursing home, and I made the both of them swear they'll never put me in a nursing home, lock me in the closet, take me out every Sunday, and let me get some sunlight. Do not put me in a nursing home. So they're bound to take care of me at home. And I would rather that than even to have strangers coming into my house, because I'm very eccentric. I have antiques everywhere. and you walk into my apartment, everybody think I'm the maid. Like the maintenance man came into the house and he thought I was the maid and an eccentric old woman that lived there, because I have antiques everywhere from floor to ceiling. And people has been in my house, my neighbors have been in my house, they steal the things, and like, wait, something's missing from here, and this looks empty. So I don't want anybody in my house to take care of me, and I don't want to go to a nursing home. So, and I feel so bad that my children have to help me. So I lie to them a lot of times, but I'm fine, oh, there's nothing wrong, look, I'm dancing, I'm fine. And they'll come home and find me on the floor. I get seizures and I can't move. And he's dropped out of college. He's back in college now because of the Cdpa program. What I love about it is the personal attention. I love the individualized, everything's individual. They call me, call me, tell me when I need to go to the doctor. Because I'm forgetful. He's my secretary, my everything. And my oldest son also, he's in the Air Force 11 years now. I am so very proud of him. And he used to drop out of college to stay home and take care of me. He would leave work to have to come and help me, both of them. He worked at Pathmark for me. He was 16 years old until Pathmark closed. And he only worked 4 hours just so he can be close to take care of me. And now he's back in college because the Cdpa program, he's only going 3 hours a day, and I'm not alone anymore. And he doesn't worry anymore because he's there. He doesn't have to go outside to work because he was working and going to school. He didn't have time to help me, and I felt bad having to rely on him so much. But now he's home, he's studying, and he's taking care of me. I was telling the young lady, he's my drill sergeant. He does not move, he stands there and he makes sure I take the medicine because I don't like it at all. Half my throat is paralyzed, so I take liquid medicine. Liquid medicine is so horrible. And you know, it gives you the shivers, and he will not move until I swallow. I swallow all my medication, I have to take all my medication. He's my drill sergeant, he makes sure I eat. If he's not there, I don't eat. I get depressed and I don't eat, you know, and he makes sure I eat. He sits with me and eat with me, and I say, if you take this away, I'm not going to nursing home. I'd rather die. I don't want to go to nursing. So this program has helped me tremendously. He's been doing it exactly 1 year and 2 months now. And things have been so much better. I'm walking now. I'm walking around my building now. I'm more confident now than before. I would have just stayed in bed and not go out at all. You know, and because I didn't want to be a burden to them, but now he doesn't have to be juggling, taking care of me, going to school and working. Now he just focuses on 2 things. So this program, you know, it's very individualized and it's personalized to each patient.
Support you on your efforts to fight for what you believe is right. So I'd like to take the time out to thank you for coming here and caring enough to make your voices heard. So I'm gonna thank you guys.